Hi, let's continue to talk about marriage and see how we can keep improving it. Now, today I just want to share a nugget of wisdom as far as the journey of marriage is concerned. And what I normally advise couples is you should make sure that uh, uh, you establish sufficient pit stops along the journey of marriage where you regularly check in and just establish, hey, how are we doing lately? Because there's nothing as devastating when you're driving on a journey and it's a lengthy one for that matter, and then you suddenly realize at the middle of nowhere that your uh, car has broken down as you and you have no one to run to. It would have been better if you had a previous pit stop where you stopped, checked in, and established how you're doing, okay, and then fix issues as opposed to waiting for issues to pile up. That is when you're trying to run and fix things when there is fire in the house. It's more advisable on a regular basis. Provide time, diffuse the tension. Look for a place where you can ventilate, talk about issues so that you avoid pile-ups. Because one of the things I've realized so far, as far as marriage is concerned, the biggest issue is when you're trying to handle things when there has been such an accumulation and a pile up. There's always a tendency of things blowing up if you waited for too long. But if you have a regular habit of stopping, asking yourself, dealing with the issues that rose yesterday or last week, as opposed to having a time when you have to wait until a year down the line, that's when you're trying to figure out the pile up of an entire year of issues. And you realize that way you'll have a smoother ride and you'll have less issues and there will be less disagreements and fight. Every time you feel like tension is building up, it's always advisable. Slow down, stop. Maybe go out somewhere, do something fun. And I wonder whether in your marriage you actually have fun activity with your spouse. If you haven't, then it is time to start engaging in some fun activity. They'll help you diffuse. They'll create a relaxed environment and mood where you can be able to handle even some of the hardest things. So instead of waiting a year down the line, why don't you make small, regular, habitual pit stops where you can deal with the small issues per time?